Do you guys want to take a walk down the road a little bit
Yeah,
and
we
we'll
could
start
take a
talking
walk.
about this a
Yeah,
little
we
bit?
could take a
Okay.
walk.
Yeah. Okay. So like so yesterday I was like told to first I got a phone call, I guess from his
Wait, are we
baby's
talking about the
mama.
music shit? Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're talking about the
Yeah.
Bahama Mamas
Well,
opening.
yeah. Oh, okay, okay. No, no, no. I thought we were talking
Yeah.
about something else.
No, this is okay. So this is like totally what like I everything that happened yesterday is totally against of what I want to do. Um so
Yeah, we
so
need
the
to talk
dude
about that
like
too.
yeah, the dude like called me up and well first Miss Grippy called me up
Uh-huh.
and I've like I don't know her. I've never talked to her or anything like that. And all I get was a phone call from a number I didn't know and like somebody being like um this Miss Grippy and like whatever her like black hole pussy or whatever. And then
Real grippy, real
she's
sticky, right?
yeah.
Kidding.
Yes. And then she's like, "Have you ever heard of Death Grip Records?" And I was like, "No." And then she like was like, "I'm gonna call you back." And I was like, "Okay." And like my stomach just kind of like dropped like a little bit. Like it wasn't like a
Right.
friendly phone call. Um
Okay.
so then later on, I get a message from Pez being like, "Where you at?" And I was like, "I'm busy right now." He's like, "Okay, we're gonna meet up." And I was like, "All right." And like that's like normal kind of like we always like would
Sure.
talk like stuff, yeah. But then he like sent me another message like, "Forget about that. We're gonna. This is a big business meeting at Bahama Mamas."
Okay.
No, at VU, at VU. I'm sorry,
FAU,
we weren't at
okay.
the. Yeah, we were at VU. We were at his place. Um, and he like so we get there and we're all just like hanging around and like it's me. Hi, this is me. This is this is the
Mm-hmm.
business, right? Okay, me. I don't have anything. I don't have like my friends are like a homeless lawyer who wears no shoes. My DA, like assistant DA boss, like
Mm-hmm.
he's like and like Wolf and Ro. Like literally those are my friends and the people who have been helping me like start my business, okay? And like
Sure.
you guys, everybody that I meet. Like that's really who it is. Like it's just you guys
Okay.
like that make it happen. So like I'm there and now all these like people start showing up who are in the entertainment business, like you know, who we'd be working with, like different owners, event planners, things like that. Um Rose making sure we're okay. I have a feel okay. Um, and like we're waiting for some other people to show up, and while that's like happening, Pez comes over and he starts telling people, "What's your business? What's your business?" Like kind of like making us explain everything that we do. And it's like, all right, you
Mm-hmm.
know, sometimes he's just a little, you know, like harsh, like, but that's just him. Like it's not that he's
He's just
harsh. Yeah,
direct.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and then like he kind of like got to me and like made like all these other people like start talking to me and then they started to, like he wanted to see my contracts. He wanted to like and then Grippy was like acting she's like, "Well, how do you guys make money?" Like and then she like wanted to know like how you actually like would make money.
Mm-hmm.
um and so like you know we were talking about like stuff like that, like the business of things. Definitely like the contract thing was like a little weird. So there's like a lot of things in contract. I don't trust anybody. I'm sorry. I'm really scared.
You're fine.
He came in there and he like strong armed us. He pretty much told all
Okay.
the people who were in the entertainment business that we have to work under death grip or you don't work. Like you either have to plan your events and be under death grip. He wanted like everybody that I talked to, and I was like, I don't even have like contracts. Like literally, I was just like extending my like my help on finding like
Sure.
artists and like putting them places. Um, so this is what he did. He came in there, had us all in a circle, and was lit up a cigar. Was like, "You see this suit?" He was in a red suit. He's like, "I'm Suge Knight." Swear to
Oh.
God.
Okay.
Swear to God. He said
Okay.
Wait, Shug,
Death Row Records.
Shug's
Like he,
dead, right? I know
I
that
don't
he's
know.
dead,
Yeah,
right?
I have no
Oh
idea. Like,
shit.
yeah,
I mean, we should do the same thing. I
yeah.
mean,
So
Well, I got my taxi if you want to use it.
so he like declares he's Suge Knight and that all of our businesses are done. Like we now are underneath Death Grip Records. So after everybody was kind of like, what the fuck? Even like Miss Grippy was like a little bit like, what? Um,
Yeah,
uh,
I heard.
it it was yeah, but like things like I don't trust those motherfuckers at all.
Mm-hmm.
And um, So what? So like I said, like I'm nobody. I don't know any of those people. All those people showed up with like entourages and like things like that. Like they had cars waiting for them outside. Like I literally came there on foot,
Mm-hmm.
walked in there, and I was thrown like by the end of the conversation, we were all like leaving, like kind of abruptly. And he was like, Kelly, you can work under me because he found out that I was starting like a record label.
Mm.
Hi, Wolf. And so like and like I think he kind of got a little upset that contracts and like kind of knew what I was talking because I don't know what he said to you about like money like he
So
doesn't know anything. Like he was like we were like, "Well, what are you going to pay the artist?" Like he wanted to take like 30% of like the cut from you guys.
yeah, it was. He told me
It,
he gave me an example figure, and I thought that the cut was a little steep because he's
uh,
like because he had said like we'll charge $500 or so. He's like, let's say we charge $500 for you to do a show, we'll take 200 of that, which is almost 50%.
First of all, you should be getting more than $500 for a show.
Well, he was just
That's
using that as an example.
okay,
But
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, so also they were like so like they called and apologized after I left, but like these other
Okay.
people who like I don't believe their apology because literally my friend called me up afterwards, like after I got off of the phone with them and their apology, saying that one of my other clients who actually signed a contract brought the contract to him so he can bring it to his lawyer and see if there was a loophole to get her out of it. My lawyer,
I know
who
who
he
you're talking
called,
about.
yep, yeah,
Yep.
no, everybody does, yeah. And
Mhm.
she's the one who called me about 10 minutes ago asking if I can try to get
Oh
her a
yeah,
gig
of
here
course.
right now. Yep. Um, so of course, my lawyer was like, "No, this is like a legit contract. There's nothing, you know, it's actually a really good contract for everybody involved. Like, I don't
Mhm.
understand." And so I think he was getting a little upset with
Like it
that.
says it's parked over there for that green shop. And
Um,
when I track it, it's over. It
like
gives me
it was,
City Hall.
but
Yeah, I
okay.
can
So then
certainly remember it parked.
we leave there, and some of the people that we were there with, they like took me away with them because they had a car and they just didn't want me around
Sure.
because I found out that like earlier that day, Grippy found out about my talent agency. That's how this all happened, and said that she was gonna find me and shoot me in the face.
What the fuck? Okay.
Yeah. So
Wow,
you
that
can
sounds like
go
something I
wherever
love
you
doing.
want. Yeah, like you can go do whatever you want. Like, um, I am in the midst of writing a proposal for a collaborative, like a collective.
Mhm.
We won't just be dealing with musicians. We will be dealing with actual like like artists of all mediums, I guess you would say. I have
Okay.
people who want to get books published. I think I was like talking
Yeah,
about this. Yeah,
we were talking
um,
about that briefly.
there's
Yeah.
just some people who like I even like during that meeting, I was like, dude, I have clients who are not gonna want to work with you. Like they're not gonna fit under the death grip label. Like, and I know he's not gonna go out of his way to find, like crazy country Larry a gig. Like that. I don't
Right.
think Pez is gonna do that. Giles Dickenbottom, you know him, right?
I met him briefly, and I saw.
Giles
I.
talked to him earlier. Well,
Uh-huh.
because I was kind of I was like, yo, I'm like, did you sign? And he's like, no. He's like, I need to talk to you. And so he kind of came to me and was like, I don't want to be in a gang. He's like, I want to make music. And he's scared. He was like a little like I was like talking to Pez and stuff like that. He's like, but I need to hear what you're doing because I don't want to be like that and with that.
Mhm.
And he actually asked me if I could get paperwork drawn up because he wants to sign something saying that he would be with me.
But
Like that's how like upset like
I
the
saw his
situation.
directory
That
post earlier.
that
And
was before, yes, because
okay.
so like he had a bad experience after that post.
Okay.
Yeah, because that's what made me like reach out and text him. And then he was like, yeah, we need to talk because then he like proceeded to tell me that like he had to be dropped off because Pez was going to kill somebody or something like that.
Oh
And that
fucking
he
hell.
didn't really
Okay.
want, yeah. So yeah, so like I'm like I legit, I'm you guys, everybody can go whatever way they want. Giles, like I had like a long talk with him. and actually like a really good friend of his. And he was like, he's like, please get me paperwork done, send it over to me. He's gonna sign it right away, and then he's gonna make a little release to Pez, kind of about like his decision and everything, but very professional. Because he never signed anything with Pez. He was just talking with Pez.
Right.
And after like finding out like what happened, like he's like, I want he's like, I want to make music. He's like, I don't want to do that. You know, like I feel like the two companies are going in two different directions.
Yeah, he and Mona talked to me last night after the show at the VU.
Yeah.
And they wanted me. They want me obviously to go with
Yeah.
them.
Yeah, anybody can go wherever they want.
Oh, I
like
know.
That's
Like you and I had a conversation, and I had a conversation with them. I didn't say yes to them.
Yeah. The thing is, like, I have to draw the line. If like anybody signs with him, I can't work with you.
Oh, 100%.
Like that's yeah. So like I will work with any independent. Like that was the thing. He was trying to take independent artists off the street. He was forcing artists to sign to him in order to get anything. Yeah, we had to be like, you can't do that. So then he said, fine, then let people be independent if they want to be. And we're like, you're cutting off the music for the whole city. You're done. Like he's gonna ruin it, but it's...
That's what I'm afraid of, because I've lived in places where one entity came in and stomped up the other entity and took all of the... Not everybody who is talented, but they took a lot. They took like the most active people, and
Pez, who's that?
And it crushed a lot of people, including me. But
is that him?
What?
Is that him?
He was in the lobby earlier.
You literally been leaving me alone all this time. Thank you.
No, I'm right here.
Okay.
It's not gonna do shit.
Yeah.
But I've not said yes to Pez. Let me just be clear. I work for Pez
I know.
as an employee of the VU. That's right now. That's the extent of it.
Yeah.
They want me to come to Death Grip. I didn't say yes. Yeah, I said I kind of left it open to discussion.
Yeah.
He told me specifically, he goes, when you talk to Kelly, he goes, let her know that I apologize for my behavior.
Yeah, I really, like, I know the show he put on, because he was like, I was on a power trip. Like, you don't just have one power trip. I love my post,
thank you.
I've worked with people before. He was on the set of the film that we were shooting on Sunday. The dude came on and wanted us to rewrite the script so he could be the power villain at the end.
Okay.
Like, he literally came on, I was like, no. He started moving people around the set, and the director was like, no, like, I'm the director. So... yeah, so So, like, and, like, I'm not trying... Like, everybody can go wherever you want. I was trying to be, like, really cool with it. But, like, if anybody signs with him, like, I can't do that because I don't want to get shot in my face.
I understand.
I don't believe him. I might believe Miss Grippy more than him with the apology. Because she sounded like she was mad at him for the way that he was. Like, I will get...
He said, he told me straight up that she was...
He ruined it. Like, he ruined it really bad. Like, really, really bad. Like, and I don't know how, like, you would savage that, because I came into that meeting thinking he wanted to do a whole collective, being like, wow, I think Kelly's collecting people who are not on the genre of the music that I'm using. You know, like, I thought it was going to be something more like that. I didn't think that we were going to get Suge Knight. It's, like, really not what, like, you know, I don't want to be in a gang. Like, I want to make happy music. Well, you know what I mean. Like,
you want to help people
and then
make their music and do their art.
Yeah.
That's it.
But on top of that, like, I keep saying, like, I'm my own, like, you know, I'm just Kelly, but there are people behind me who are actually encouraging me to go forward with doing the proposal, and they will be financially backing it. Like, there's a good...
I've talked to some of those people.
And especially after yesterday, they were like, get it done now.
Yeah.
So like I don't know what that means. Like yesterday was like a really big day for me. Like I said, like I'm in the city for 2 weeks. Uh like it's me. It's me. These are like literally half of my friends right here, Ro and Wolf. Like this is what I have. So it was like very intimidating and like in the past I just know that type. Like you don't have one power trip. Like that's not how it goes. And like I wanted to like, and I even told her, like I told her on the phone, I'm like, maybe eventually when everybody's like, established and has some like stuff going on, maybe we can bring them together, and like, but like I like right now I can't do anything because like I just couldn't, I can't trust that, especially when I'm gonna like I have nothing to invest. Like I'm investing my time, I could be doing something else. I could be expanding the talent agency more, like I'm
sure thing.
Yeah, like I like Giles is on board. Like he's on board. He's on board to make music. He's on board also to help people with their music. I also have little Shinobi who really wants to help people with music. I have another guy named Larry who I had a meeting with him a few days ago, and he presented me with some music that would not be something that we would be able to play at events. Like people would not be able to do it.
Yes. Okay.
And like I kind of, and he was like, not that he was like fighting me, like when it's your music and stuff, you're gonna be defensive about it. So I totally understood. But he called me up last night, and like our little meeting kind of lit a fire under his butt, and he produced 2 original tracks.
What, you giving a speech?
Yeah, and they are like
That's awesome.
fantastic. And the thing is, like, if they're like this country rock music, like you just like I just don't see like Death Grip, like
Oh yeah, sure.
like handling
no
that
doubt.
type of thing. Like it's
most of us it can happen.
And I even said that I was like, I don't think like it. So like it's
Just
I'm gonna like end it
imagine
there.
that
Like
everyone in
that's
the audience
how
is naked, then you'll
everything
be fine.
happened.
Just don't laugh.
I'm not like
Don't
making
get turned on
anybody.
though, time there.
But like that's where I stand at it. Some
Because that
people
could be
want
awkward.
to sign something right now just to retain a spot like with the label for when and if it does like get like
when it comes to this is a big
Wait,
decision.
when's the whole thing?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna rush my decision at all.
Yeah. I'm gonna come up with some more numbers and percentages and everything for people. Like I'm gonna talk to some advisors about that. And then yeah, but no, don't take it lightly. Like I don't like, and I'm not gonna be hurt over anybody's decision. Like I'm only gonna be hurt if people like come after me with a gun.
No, absolutely.
Lola's gonna pull out her big pink dildo and she's like,
I might. That would be really great. Actually, I'm gonna film that probably. I would love it.
I got my pink dildo taken away the other day right here.
No, I was advised to purchase a gun yesterday. I had my weapons license,
You had
but
no gun? You're
yeah.
gangster without a gun?
I'm no.
That's crazy.
I don't even have a weapons license, so.
Yeah, so I was actually advised to purchase a gun.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I got a knife.
Huh?
All right, that's something.
You need a weapons license to buy a knife?
Only one.
Sorry, I was trying to go for Wolf.
That's okay.
Nice. Now
I don't blame you. I take a hit down just for someone to get Wolf.
Like you're a hot target, Wolf.
Yep. Yeah, so that's that's the story, guys.
Okay. Well, I
don't expect any. Yeah.
I'm
please do.
Listen, I meant what I said when I said to you before that I just want to work with people who want to work with me, and
just chill out, live her life, worry about herself.
I haven't.
Yeah.
I just haven't made up my mind yet.
It's not.
You're
now
fine.
she's second.
That's okay.
Yeah, who bought you a fucking knife?
But I'm just like like the people who are serious.
You can't buy a knife without
a
weapons license.
I mean,
you can.
I allegedly bought myself.
No, I think you can now.
Fuck you.
You can.
Yeah, fuck you too.
I have enough on my plate now anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, because I know like you're serious. and
Yeah.
like I know that like you can do things, like you'll be good. So I don't want, so
Well,
whatever.
The thing over everything else I try to
Is
do
there
is
any
I try
place
to
she
do
doesn't
things
work? I mean,
that
I
are
heard
of
she's
high
an
quality.
EMS now,
You
and
may not like everything that I do,
Wait,
and not
what?
everybody does. You know, I do a lot of.
Yeah, she
I mean,
showed up
I
at
do
the
a lot of
hospital
Sag Girl
earlier,
shit.
and she was like, "Yeah,
I've got
I'm EMS
one
now."
that's in production right now. That's
Oh.
I wrote it for a friend
Not
who
heard
passed
that one.
away. It's not exactly a club banger, but it's a piece of art that I wrote that I think
Exactly.
deserves to be heard.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? Like I am who I am. And
I don't know. People.
Oh shit.
No, and that's the thing.
Sorry,
like,
Lola.
And that's why I
Yeah.
love like talking with all of you guys, because like there's so many. You guys
It's
all have
okay,
like
honey.
something
We're able
different,
to
you know.
release
And I
it
really
tonight.
want
It's
to
just
make sure that
it's all
everybody
pent
like,
up from the past few
you know,
days.
you guys are being used for your potential and not just like being like put on a list
Prostitute.
just to have the numbers on a list.
Oh, it will be.
Like,
and
cause
Very.
like,
You're getting your music pimped out.
Yeah. Well, and
You know?
see, here the thing too is I have.
Oh yeah, for sure, yeah.
So the set list I've been performing,
then a little,
that 7-song set list, that's only half
it'll
of
soften
my
up a
my
little
body of
bit.
work. I have a whole other half that nobody's really gotten a chance to hear yet.
you guys need to be doing concerts. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, you know,
maybe I won't
I'm sorry, like an
be as
acoustic
pissed off at
guitar
everyone
song about
then,
how
yeah.
I got left.
Yeah.
Hello.
Oh my
Hey,
god.
Karen.
You should,
It's not gonna.
How's it
Karen,
going?
how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good, how are you? Chilling,
we
working
had
on a
like
bunch of projects
we shot
for
a
all my
film,
stuff.
like I like helped
hell
like,
yeah.
produce and like direct like a film with these guys, some of
Sure.
these guys behind me here. And
That's right.
Giles,
Stuff going
Giles
on?
there, he actually wrote
Yeah, I have this
like
thing,
the
it's like,
score for
I'm doing
the
like
trailer.
a jingle
That's
from
so- I
Giles.
remember
Like
you
that's what I
told
mean.
me
Then
Like
I'm having a
I want to
commercial
like
made,
do all this fun
and
shit
then
with
I'm
it.
doing an
Like
event
we
on
actually had like
Sunday.
Bryce Miller, like the director producer,
Wicked.
like dude.
Yeah, everything's
Like
looking
he like
great.
directed it
Oh, yeah.
and filmed
Hey,
it and
guys.
everything, and he's
Hey.
editing
Yeah.
it.
How are y'all doing?
Hey.
So like like that's what we want to do. Like I want to bring everybody
Is
into
Pez
it.
still in
Like I
there?
want to use like we could have used like you like in a nice like acoustic like
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't
oh
know.
that
I didn't see him.
yeah. That's what I mean. Like
I mean,
we were
you heard
doing
all my
like little
stuff,
like
or most of it.
yes.
So
I
what I'm
try to
talking about,
save
right?
everybody's stuff. I listen to it.
Yeah. So you know what I'm
Sometimes when I'm
talking
doing
about?
busy
How, like,
work.
some of it's not. Some of it's just not.
No, you need to be set up someplace like in a nice little like little candles, you know. I get it. That like it's a different everybody has their own vibe.
It's a
and,
vibe.
like,
Yeah.
as much as like I love to party, but like not everything has to be done in a
Candles,
strip
nice
club.
Yeah,
hot
you don't give
bubbly
me
bath.
party vibes. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh.
Give me
Bubble
very
bath
straight
with some
narrow
nice
vibes.
flower petals in there,
Oh,
and
yeah.
like
You
some
for
think
sure,
fragrances,
definitely very
oils.
not
Right
straight
place.
narrow vibes.
You don't. You haven't really. You don't. I'm being business
think.
Kelly right now.
Maybe I
Gonna
Okay.
set it up for me, honey?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
But like,
But there's
Oh,
there's a snort like a fat ass line of coke, Kelly somewhere.
definitely,
Oh,
yeah.
that's something better than that. That'd be
Like when
nice.
we're
For a
at
party,
like events,
yeah.
like like
Hello.
we're like we're concerting it up and everything.
What's
Hey.
going
Oh,
No,
just
yeah,
chilling,
Kelly parties.
you know. Had my whole
I,
business
I-
day.
I-
now
I
I'm
work with,
on
like-
my chill
Like
time.
I might want to do law
You had a business
eventually,
day?
so like I kind of like to listen. To
Yeah, I had a
this
bunch of
stuff,
business
so
shit to do.
I get nerdy.
Like
Your business
so
day.
I'm
Gotcha.
running
work, yeah.
this clothing
I always try to keep
brand
busy. I'm always
of
doing things.
outlets in
Mhm.
Little Seoul,
Oh,
and we're looking to expand an office soon.
Well, let's just keep
And
the lines of communication.
talking
open.
about
I
that
think
to
that's probably
some
the best thing we can do.
super
right now.
duper construction guy.
And like I don't
so
hate anybody.
we're working on that
you
shit,
know, and I
Of
don't
course.
like
and then
it 'cause it's just like
you
it's a little
know,
intimidating.
a lot of like the mayor
and like I
campaign
just I don't
stuff.
know. It's just
Oh, how's
it's
that
bad
going?
impression. Like
you
you
gonna
gotta
bring a new
oversell
range of
yourself,
clothes
you
in?
know?
Yeah.
I want to
First, and
first,
yeah.
you know, first we're gonna work on getting everything together
Should we
so we
walk
can have people
over for
working
this
there.
event
Then
thing?
Oh,
you know
yeah,
there will
that's
be the
like
talking
start
oh
about
my
that.
god.